Will it be the colleague, the doctor who operates on me? This is important. It is part of the trust relationship established during the specialist consultation, which is a fundamental part of the surgical process. So the lady has a reasonable doubt, and the idea of undergoing a surgical procedure, which requires an expense and investment of time, is a journey before you can see yourself, before you can appreciate the results. As I am often criticized on social media, it takes time. The famous tincture of time, which is what allows every result to gain its naturalness and durability. How can the patient go to sleep peacefully, confident that the result will be what was promised to her? This is important in the doctor-patient relationship. It is important to explore this during the preoperative consultation, and it is important to understand what the surgical procedure will actually provide. Because it's clear that if a patient goes to sleep thinking she's getting a rhinoplasty and wakes up with a projected chin, then perhaps we've made a mistake. It can certainly be interesting to combine a rhinoplasty with a profileplasty. Even a chin implant to give projection to the chin is something that needs to be discussed with the patient, who must give her consent by signing the informed consent form, which should be read and discussed with the specialist. The consultation is not merely a lecture that I give to the patient, but rather a significant moment of mutual understanding, in which I truly try to help the patient fully understand what exactly I can do for them once I have completely understood what their specific needs and requirements are. In all of this, I am not an evangelist, so it's clear that I have my own scientific perspective. For example, I don't use threads because with threads I go fishing, even though I believe they are a powerful tool. I have a moderate and, in my opinion, tasteful approach to aesthetic medicine. So don't ask me for those kinds of lips or Greek profiles or cat eyes. So the patient should fall asleep feeling calm, certain that I will be the one operating on her, also because it took me a long time to get to the point where I can do what I do, and I am very proud of that. And I believe that even though I compare myself with others, I travel a lot to many conferences, so I interact with very skilled colleagues. I think that each of us, even if the technique is, for example, this preservation method that we've described with other colleagues, some of whom are well known in my field, well known on social media, but each of us has our own touch. So what I do, even if performed in exactly the same way, step by step by another colleague, is not the same thing because it's not me. So the lady must be sure that she will be operated on by me, and she should be as confident as possible that the result will be what she has in mind. There are no renderings that can make this clear. Sometimes renderings can be useful for the nose, but for the face, other projections, or even the breast, it's really not the same thing. It's true that delving deeper into this topic allows a patient to fall asleep with greater peace of mind.